Thank you, Justin. Representative August Pfluger traveled to Eagle Pass last week as the southern U.S. border saw an influx of Venezuelan migrants. They're fleeing an economic and political crisis in their home country.
At the same time, preliminary data obtained by CBS shows that unlawful crossings surpassed 200,000 in September. That's a high for this year. The congressman's visit to Eagle Pass occurred amid what many predicted as a looming government shutdown, with the border being a point of contention in D.C.
CBS 7's Hannah Brock spoke with Pfluger and 3 West Texas sheriffs about what the border situation means for their communities. She joins us now. Hannah?
That's right. A bipartisan bill was passed to extend government funding until November 17th. While the shutdown was averted, the border remains a hot topic in D.C. and across the nation.
It's putting a great burden on us, on our city, on our county, our state. And it's not going to get better.
Though Midland, Odessa sits hundreds of miles from the border, local sheriffs and Pfluger say these towns deal with the negative impacts of unlawful immigration.
Nobody knows this better, unfortunately, than Odessa and Midland, because we have received the brunt of the impact. And so I went there because I want to send a loud and clear message to the White House to say, we're not going to continue doing what we've done.
Midland and Ector counties both report drug trafficking and immigration-related human trafficking as local concerns. Griffith says his office has traced drugs to cartel activity. Both also say it costs local governments and taxes local law enforcement.
Right now is we're currently housing 16 inmates with ICE holds on them at a cost of $104 per inmate per day. So we're housing some of those individuals that are awaiting trial that have committed crimes in Midland County.
While Brewster County is much closer to the border, their sheriff says unlawful immigration is a bigger issue for Midland, Odessa. He says Brewster County's 100-mile stretch to the nearest highway from the border, plus border control presence, deters unlawful crossings.
Our community is very, very seldom affected by this. Most of the migrants don't even stop here. If they make it this far, they've made it. They're going on to Fort Stockton in the Midland, Odessa, or someplace else.
He says they likely head to places with jobs and other opportunities. Griffiths and Pfluger both acknowledged the crisis many immigrants are fleeing, but said more organization is needed.
A lot of them want to come over here for a better life. I can't blame them for that. But again, we need to know who they are.
Griffiths, Pfluger, and Kreiner all agreed the current border process is not working and expressed a need for change. For CBS 7 First Alert News, I'm Hannah Brock.